Alright boys, so I got a lot of comments saying where is the hole that I was built in, and these are the exact chords. It is 33.8, 58.9. It is exactly on this beach just here, in this little hole. And if built right, it's probably one of the most broken solo Rathole locations. So what you want to do first off is you want to line up this with perfectly, so it's like kind of straight, if you know what I mean, from the actual entrance. So like that is perfect right there. As you can see, it's like kind of straight where like if someone runs in, it's just like a corridor. And you don't want it all the way over to the edge here because the wall will stick up, as you can kind of see there. So you just gotta like kind of chuck it in the corner a bit, like this. And as you see, when you put a wall up, this part here will only stick through. But for that there, you don't actually have to put a wall there, you can just move on over the side since it's technically through the mesh. But ideally, you are going to want to drop this low enough to where you can just, because you don't want it to, you want it to be low enough so you have a little bit more room against the ceiling. So and you don't want to lower it too much where the floor up there will stick through the foundation. So right, this should be probably a safe height. Give you a little extra room to play around with. But just go around, place all the foundations. Obviously get rid of these ones. And then the key here is you want, these aren't high enough, the square foundations. So you actually want to get rid of one and then start building off like this. Run into an issue like that, you just got to keep lowering it. So there's all different kinds of ways you can actually just fiddle around with it until it eventually fits. And then obviously with that lowered, you can just place your foundations over the top, once you get rid of the pillars of course. But obviously once you have this, it's pretty much straightforward from here, just place your walls. Yeah, once you come up here, you can just do like another little floor here. Don't have it going out too far, but just out to here I reckon is a safe bet. Because what you can actually do if you go out that little extra is you can have a little ladder going to another plateau. If Okay, we'll get rid of that tech suit, jeez. You can actually have these going up, like so. Then you have a whole nother room in here. Now what I recommend doing up here is I recommend actually breeding all your gigas into the ceiling up here. So like if you have like obviously a little ladder going up here, and literally you just throw your gigas out or hatch the eggs up here, and then you can do all your big diners here so they go out into the mesh, not taking up any room. Or you can do a greenhouse up there. It is completely up to you. This is a whole nother like storage space you could probably make if you wanted. But as some of you saw in my previous videos, you probably saw my clean crafting stations, and I had fridges just here and the vaults. I actually, I didn't really show it in the video, but I had like a little stairway case going around the side here to go up to the upper level. But this is where I had all my breeding done, like the small dinos like the pterodons, RGs, therazinos. And then up here I would store my breeders. So I'd have 2 RGs there, 2 pterodons here, my therazinos and all that up the top. But if you want to, once again, just to make it even more roomy, you can actually do this. Obviously keep this little spot for a ladder. Or not. Right, apparently well, you get the idea. You can somehow manage to climb up that. Let's just pretend I didn't put that there. But if you somehow figure out a way to get up and down here, it's a great little nook and cranny. Then obviously from the outside it's not that bad. You just need to make sure you put little catwalks going off the side here, because if they're running in, obviously it's not too bad. But if they run in, I mean, if they're running in and they try to grapple to the top, they're probably idiots, because they should be running at the wall that's just in front of it. But anyways, moving on. So just like any other wall, just build it up at the back. So obviously you got that, you fill that up with turrets. I mean, just for the video, just so you can get an idea, I'm just going to place them like that. But ideally they should be like this, but they'll be on the side of the wall. I don't know why they're not placing properly. Yeah, like this. It should be like this. For some reason it's just not. But anyways. But you can actually place turrets on the sides like that. But yeah, just do that all the way up. And then it's quite a hard little rat hole. Just make sure every single time you hop offline, you either place a foundation, or you literally, like if you get built up enough, literally just literally spam it with vaults. Like if you're an S+ server, like if you're on an S+ server like that, it's just, that's mental. And then they have to blow that, and then all you got to do when you get on, if you're on an S+ server, you just simply pick them all up, and then you can just freely walk outside the base. Alright boys, that's gonna have to be it for today's episode. Once again, thank you for watching. Sorry for the keyboard. I tried to cut it out as much as I can. It's pretty much the reason I don't have commentary in most of my videos. But anyways, if you want, join the community Discord down below on the link, and yeah, have a good one.